Hi guys! Today we are going to talk about the first lesson in the first chapter in geometry. We are going to take the first lesson, which is nets and drawing for visualizing geometry. Today's objective is make nets and drawing of three-dimensional figure. We have three ways to represent the three-dimensional figures, which is given in our vocabulary, which is net, isometric drawing, orthographic drawing. Let me show you all these three vocabularies together. So the first one, net. Net, which is two-dimensional diagram that you can fold to form a three-dimensional figure, which is like this. So if you form the first one, if you fold it, if you fold this shape, you will see a pyramid. You will see a pyramid. So we learned something similar before in grade 7. I'll give you more details in the example, but let me first explain for you all vocabulary that we have. The second thing that we have is isometric drawing. Isometric drawing is new vocabulary for you, which is another way to represent a 3D figure, which means shows a corner view of a 3D figure like this. I will give you a 3D shape, then you will try to represent it by using dot shape. This way, it allows you to see top, front, and side of the figure. Finally, we have orthographic drawing. Orthographic drawing, another way to represent a 3D figure. It shows you separate views of top view, a front view, and a right side view. Let me show you this shape. This is a 3D shape. You can represent it by using orthographic drawing. You can represent it by using these three ways, these shapes, I mean. So this side, if you can see this side, you can represent it like this. This is the front view. This is the front view, right? This side, which is the right side, which is you can represent it by looking at this side. This side, which is the one that's on the top, which is here. It's written here. You will learn more details when I explain for you the examples. Let's get started our lesson. So in the first problem, we need to identify a solid from a net. I will give you this net, and then I want you to identify the solid, which means the 3D shape from this net. Let's see the question. The question said, the net at the right falls into the cube shown beside it, which is this one. Now, they are telling you the question is which letters will be on the top and front of the cube. So if D here, if D here and you fold this one, then C here, right? Isn't it? Also, we have E will be here on the top and on the bottom will be F. On the left side, which is the one that we cannot see, it will be B. On the back side, the one that we cannot see also, it will be A. You need to imagine this shape, how it will look if you fold it like this step by step. I will show you in the details in another video. Don't worry about it. I'll show you on something since you can see it. Let's move to this one. If we are using exactly same thing that we have the net, which is what we have the net, I'm going to draw it for you. We have this net, and we want to know what is the letter will be on the top, which is here, and on the right side, which is here. That's what we want to figure out. That's what we want to answer. So let's first take the net. Here it's given A, B, C, and D. That's what they gave us in the question. Here we have E and we have here F. All right. If we fold this one, you can imagine if B here, then E will be on the top. However, we have this side will be beside it, which will be C. I'm going to show you again also this example on the I will give it to you in another video in more details. Let me give you an exercise. That's easy. Match each three-dimensional figure with its net. If you look at this one, the top and the bottom, it's hexagon. And we have here hexagon in the top and the bottom. And all the faces are rectangles. So question 6 goes with C. So this one goes with C. 7. If you look at this, again, the top and the bottom are triangles. So these are triangles with around it, all the faces are rectangles. So the question 7, which goes with A. So once you fold this shape, you will get this one. That's A. Question 8, which is pyramid, which is this pyramid, it's a triangular pyramid. So this is a triangular pyramid that has triangle base and all the faces are a triangle. So this question 8 goes with finally B, which is really easy and cool. Let's move to drawing a net from a solid. Now the opposite. I'm going to give you a solid, or let me say 3D shape, and then the opposite, you are going to unfold it, then draw the net from what you see. So if you have this box, if you unfold this biscuit box, if you unfold it step by step like this, look, I will try to share by writing because there is nothing to share. I cannot use anything when I share. You will look at this shape. Then it's given here, the only difference from what we learned before, here we need to label the size of each edge. So like this edge, which will be the height for all of them. So will be this side, this side, this side, and this side, and this side, all of them 20 centimeter. So we have here given, this is 14. So what I have 14, this side 14, and this side also 14. This side also 14. Then given this side is 6 centimeter. So what I have here, this is 6 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, and this is 6 centimeter. Because once you unfold it, you will get, once you fold it, sorry, you will get this one, the opposite of this one. So these, which is this side and this side. It's logically, we have this side equal this side. This side is equal this side, the one that we cannot see it. So we finished now. We finished the first part from the lesson, which is net. We understand the meaning of net, which is the two-dimensional figure. Once we fold it, we will get the solid that we want, or we can say we get the three-dimensional figure. Let's move on. If we have here, we have this solid, we want to unfold it. Definitely, there is many ways to represent it. I will do the first one for you. If you notice this side, look what will I gonna do with this side. First of all, I'll make my definitely on your notes will be better than mine. That's what I'm doing here. This one. So this is 7 centimeter and this is 4 centimeter. Right? So let me change the color to avoid confusing you. This side. So I'm going to represent for you this side by using a green. So it will be like this. So this side given is 10 centimeter. So this is 10 centimeter. Keep in mind, this is also 10 centimeter because this is rectangle, right? Now I'm going to represent for you another one, which is this side here, which will be here. It is also 10 centimeter. I'm sorry I'm drawing by my hand. By your ruler, I'm pretty sure it will be nicer than my drawing. So it's 10 centimeter. So I finished all this side. Now still the remaining the top and the bottom, or I can say the bases. So the bases are triangles. Let me change the color for you to show you. So I'm going to do it for you by using yellow. So it will be like this and like this. Keep in mind, this side on this side. For sure this is also 10 centimeter. For sure this is 10 centimeter because it will be on this side, right? This side, it will be on this side, it will be also 10 centimeter for sure. Miss, is there any other possible net for this figure? Yes, there is. Let me show you what will I gonna do. So I'm going to use the same color for what I represented. So this one, which is the one that here, which is the rectangle, I'm going to do it again by using exactly the same way. You will try your best to imagine what I'm doing. This is 7 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter. I'll change the color to show you. So this is the rectangle that I have it here on this side. So this is 10 centimeter. And finally, I have this one. It's also 10 centimeter here. Keep in mind, this is 4 centimeter. Right? Now, the remaining is, Miss, you did not change anything until now. Yes, I did not change anything right now. I'll show you how I will draw this triangle. I will draw it like this. Keep in mind, this should be 10 centimeter because it will be on this one and will be. So again, do it here. I'm sorry again, my drawing is not clear, but once you try to do it on your notes, it will be nicer. This is the one that will be on this one, right? So once you unfold it, this is supposed to be 7 centimeter. So this should be on this one, and this should be 10 centimeter. Here, keep in your mind, this is 7 centimeter. That's what will be here instead. So this is for the second problem. Now, I'll make one for you and you will do the rest. I will make for you the first one and you will try the rest. So the first one here, I can do it using exactly the same one, the given one in the first problem. So we have here, we have a prism. So I have 4 faces. Keep in mind all these equal each other because I have the base is square. So this is 2 centimeter. That's what I have here. This is 2 centimeter. This is one of them the top and the other one is the bottom. This is 2 centimeter and this is 2 centimeter. All right? So I'll try to fix this. Now, all these, this side is 2 also, as well as this side is 2. Now, this one is 4, as given here is the height is 4. So all these are 4, 4, 4. Definitely all these edges are equal each other, right? I think this part is really easy for you. I'm confident you are good girls and you feel that this lesson is really easy and because we already learned it in grade 7. Now, this is the last meaning or the last vocabulary that we have in this lesson, which is isometric drawing. Shows a corner view of a three-dimensional figure. That's what I showed you in the beginning of this lesson. So, it allows you to see the top, front, and side of the figure. Let's do that. So the first one, what is an isometric drawing of this shape? You are going to draw the first part, what you can see in the front. So, draw the front edges, then draw the right edges, which is what you can see here. Finally, draw the back edges that you have. Let me make with you this example. I'm going to use each color match with what I have in the picture. So here, this one, the first part, the first face, I mean here, which is what I have in front. It's this one, right? And secondly, I have this part will be like this. All right, so that's what I have in the second part. Next, let me change the color for you. So that will be for this part. Definitely once you draw something three-dimensional, we have here, I have one thing I have to do with this part. I'm sorry again because I'm drawing by my hand, so maybe it won't be that much clear. Right, so finally I'm going to finish what I have done here. I hope you can see this clear. So it's pretty simple. You will use the dot sheet. Once you use the dot sheet, you are going to make exactly the same edges that you have. Try with the front one, then drop your other edges to the other side, then try to complete it, then you will find it exactly the same. So that's what I have here. Let me give you more exercise to make sure that you understood the idea. I'm going to do with you the first one. So I will make it by using the same color. So I have the first part, the one that I can see, which is the one in front of me. I'll represent each edge here, or each cube. It looks like a cube. So I will represent each cube in one of these squares like this. So that's what I can see in the beginning. I will make them by one color. Right? Then I'm going to drop the next part. So this will be like this. Finally, I'm going to close them. So which is exactly the same shape. Try to practice them, you will find them pretty easy and simple. So let's move on the third way, which is orthographic drawing. Orthographic drawing, which will give us it will show three separate views: top view, front view, and right side view in three pictures, or three-dimensional picture. If you look at the first one, so the first one is, this is what you can see. If you notice what you can see on the front, so what you can see on the front, it's this part, right? Isn't it? So this is the front, and this is the top. What you can see on the top, let me change the color. What you can see on the top, this one and this one. So you need to realize that this part is here, while this part is here. Keep in mind, because you can see this edge, you can see it. That's why it's solid line. While here, this part, which is in front, if you notice that this part is this one, right? All this part. And this small part is this one. But here they put for you dashed lines. Why here there is dashed line? Because you cannot see from front, you cannot see this line. That's why it's dashed. Finally, the right, what you can see this side. I'm sorry, I think when I share, you cannot see, but try to follow my speech, and I will try my best to share with you by writing. So this side, let me change the color. So here, this side, you can see this one, you can see this one, and you can see this one. What you can see from the edges, you can see this one, this edge you can see it. Also this edge you can see it. That's why you will put them solid. Let's apply what we said. So the first one here, we will graph or draw the first part, what we can see, the front. So let's graph the front. The front will be, so let's write, where is the mouse? So front, so the front that we have, we are going to draw so I made this as a solid line. Why I made it as a solid line? Because I can't see it, which is this side. That's what I'm drawing. This is the front. Now, that's what I did. Let me change for you the color. Now I'm going to draw the right. So right will be which is this side. That's what I can see on the right here and this side. So what will I gonna do? I will draw what I highlight. I'm sorry again, these should be nice sizes, but so this is the height here should be so this is the small square here and this is the rectangle that I have. All of them solid because I can see that. The remaining is the top. The remaining is the top. So the top is what we can see on the top. We can see on the top is this part, and this part. That's what we can see on the top. So what we can see on the top that what we can see on the top. This is the top. So this is the for orthographic drawing. That's what you're supposed to do. Now let's try just one of these exercises. Then let me I did not put the sheet, so let's make one of them. So first of all, we are going to make the front. For this one, for this shape, it is only this one easy. The top is like this. Finally, we have the right. Is like that. That's for this question. Like this, I finished with you the first lesson, which is nets and drawing for visualizing geometry. So we learned the 3 ways to represent solids, or I can say 3-dimensional figure. So nets, and we had orthographic drawing and isometric drawing. Here we can summarize by having these exercises. Let's discuss them together. So the first one here, what's net? I already did a question something similar to this one. Try to make them and share your answer with me. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Bye-bye.